Hello everyone. In previous lecture, we had discussed the different methods to find out the coefficient of permeability of soil, and these are two laboratory methods, among which the first one, constant head permeability test, is already discussed. The theoretical conversation is discussed. So in today class, we are going to discuss the mathematical formula which we derive to find out the coefficient of permeability of soil. So let us see. Let A equal to cross-sectional area of soil sample, L equal to length of soil, or we can also consider it as height of soil. Q equal to quantity of water in time interval T, and small q equal to discharge or flow of water. So from the experiment, we found the discharge small q equal to quantity of water. This is capital Q divided by T. So we give it equation 1, and according to Darcy's law, we know Q equal to, or discharge equal to, K into I into A, or implies Q equal to K into S by L into A. In place of I, we replace it by S by L. We give it equation 2. So now we compare equation 1 and 2. So Q by T equal to K into S by L into A, or implies K equal to QL by ATH. So this is the formula you have to remember. K equal to QL by ATH. Its unit is meter per second, or centimeter per second, or millimeter per second. So let us solve a problem based on this formula. A constant head permeability test was performed on a sample on medium dense sand of 50 mm diameter and 150 mm height. The water was allowed to flow under a head of 600 mm. The permeability of sand 4 into 10 to the power minus 1 mm per second, and void ratio was 0.64. So determine discharge. Second is discharge velocity. Third is seepage velocity. So this is the total question. Here we have to find out the three things. So first work is to find out the given data. So diameter D equal to 50 mm, height L or length L equal to 150 mm. Void ratio is given equal to 0.64. Head loss, this is H equal to 600. Coefficient of permeability K equal to 4 into 10 to the power minus 1 millimeter per second. So this much given. From this given data, we have to find out these three things. So first is discharge. So we know Q equal to K into I into A, where K is given. Again, area not given, but diameter is given. So K is given, I not given, A not given. So find out, where I equal to S by L, 600 by 150 equal to 4. Again we have to find out area, A equal to pi by 4 into D square. So area is 1962.5 mm square. So now we can calculate Q. So Q equal to, after putting all the values, we got this value 3140 millimeter cube per second. So one answer is completed. Then second is discharge velocity V. Again we know Q equal to AV, or implies V equal to Q by A. So Q equal to 3140 by 1962.5, and this is equal to 1.6 millimeter per second. This is the second answer. The third is seepage velocity Vs. So we know this relation, we have discussed about it in already discussed in previous lecture. Vs equal to V by N. Again here N equal to, N is unknown, porosity is unknown, we have to find out it. So N equal to E by 1 plus E, this is the relation. So 0.64 by 1 plus 0.64 equal to 0.39. So Vs equal to V by N, this much equal to, we put this value equal to 4.10 millimeter per second. This is the third answer. So completed the problem. Another problem. Calculate the coefficient of permeability of soil sample 6 cm height and 50 cm in cross-sectional area. If a quantity of water 430 ml passed down in 10 minutes under an effective constant head of 40 centimeter. On oven drying, the test specimen has a mass of 420 gram. Taking the specific gravity of soil solid has 2.65. Calculate the seepage velocity of water during the test. So this is our question. So let us find out the given data. Coefficient of permeability of soil K equal to question mark. This is the first. Calculate the coefficient of permeability. So K equal to question mark. Head of soil or length of soil. This is capital L equal to 6 centimeter. Cross sectional area of soil capital A equal to 50 centimeter square. Quantity of water. This is capital Q equal to 430 ml. We convert it into a centimeter. This is 430 centimeter Q. Then time small t equal to 10 minutes. We convert it into second. So we multiply 60 here. So 600 second. Specific gravity of soil solid capital G equal to 2.65. It is given here. Constant head. It is given. In every problem it is mentioned that constant head or falling head. So constant head, the head is H equal to 40 centimeter. So dry mass of soil, that means after oven drying MD equal to 420 gram. We have to find out again seepage velocity. This is Vs equal to question mark. So let us solve it. So for constant head permeability test, we know this. Already we have found this formula K equal to QL by ATH. So here everything is given. 430 into 6 by 50 into 600 into 40. So we found this value 2.15 into 10 to the power minus 3 centimeter per second. So one answer is completed. Next is Vs equal to question mark. Again we know the relation Vs seepage velocity equal to V by N. Again this V is, we put here 0.01 divided by N. So where N equal to, it is given, unknown is N. So N equal to E by 1 plus E, where E equal to, we know this formula, G rho W by rho D minus 1. Again here rho W is known to us, G is given, unknown is rho D. So rho D equal to, dry density equal to MD by V, MD is given. Again rho D equal to 428, MD is given. But volume V equal to area into length. So 428 by 50 into 6 equal to 1.442 gram per second. So rho D value is this much, but we have to find out E. So E equal to, we put the value here 2.65 into 1. Rho W value is 1 gram per centimeter Q, it is fixed, divided by 1.42 minus 1. This is equal to 0.86. So this is the E value. So we can easily find out the N. 0.86 by 1 plus 0.86 equal to 0.46. So we put it here. So Vs equal to V by N 0.01 by 0.46. So this much equal to, answer is 0.021 centimeter per second. This is the another answer. Next, number 2. Number 2 procedure is falling head or variable head permeability test. So this test is basically used for less permeable soil. And for relatively less permeable soil, the quantity of water calculated in the graduated jar of the constant head permeability test is very small and cannot be accurate. So that we use this variable head permeability test. So for such soil, basically the variable head permeability test is used. That means it also other name is falling head permeability test. So this is the total arrangement of variable head permeability test. So here it is given same thing, but here the head of water, height of water is vary. This is H1 in This is the height of water H1, this is the S2, we consider it this H. This is the small height of water, we consider is DH. In next slide we will explain it clearly. Then this is the standpipe, this is the stopcock, this is the sample. Here this is the sample. This must change, otherwise all the arrangement is same. This is the constant head chamber, and this is the soil sample here. So let A equal to area of soil specimen, small a equal to area of standpipe, L equal to length or height of the soil specimen, H1 equal to head of water at time T1, H2 equal to head of water at time T2, then small q equal to discharge. So we will discuss briefly again all about the falling head permeability test in next lecture. So, thank you.